let's talk about Buffalo on the road at Washington. I loved this game all last week. I bet Buffalo -6 on Sunday, the look ahead line, before any of the games were played. I think we got lucky that Washington came back against Denver, so the line stayed down. And according to Nick Giffen, one of our predictive analysts, co-creator of the luck rankings, this is one of the top 4 games with value in favor of Buffalo as a decent sized road favorite. It's now at 6.5.
Yeah, another game I'm wait on. I know a really smart group that's heavy on the Washington in this one. They came in and grabbed it got up to 7 at one point. Now it's down to 6.5. You might see some 6 at some books, but definitely a pros versus Joe's game. I mean, I even myself threw the Bills right into a teaser as soon as this number came out. It's just like, oh, all I need is the Bills to win this game straight up. It's hard to think Washington's going 3-0. So that's a team that had a really emotional win week 1, had an incredible big come from behind win in week 2. How do they not have a letdown spot here? So really interesting number. Like the fact that the pros are coming in on this means there's a couple pros out there that really do believe in this Commanders team. So I can't get behind it. Like, I'm trying to find a reason to get on Washington here, and I can't do it. And I mean, I don't even need to look at the splits, but I already know the public is going to be all over the Bills. It's just a nice number, a good number to throw in teasers, everything about it. So definitely one of these. I don't hate it that you already took the Bills and that I already have the Bills in a teaser, but this is one of these numbers. I know I'm going to get some calls about it for Thursday's show. So no real opinion on it. I lean towards Washington at this point on Tuesday, but no play for me yet.
Well, look, I feel like if you think the Bills are going to win, then you bet the Bills -6, -6.5. Evan can tell us in the chat, but I'm fairly certain during Josh Allen's career, he's won 54 career games now. 38 of those games, he's won by 7 or more points. So, like, when the guy wins, he covers.
Yeah, and he
Like,
covers and he usually blows out bad teams. Like, that's what he's great at.
Like, that's exactly why we loved him this past weekend against the Raiders. We didn't give a fuck what the number was. The number was 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. We were playing it at every single number.
Yeah, but it's also a little bit of luck because, again, I do care about the number. If it was 11, 11.5, I probably would have came in on the Raiders. So, yeah, that's one of those where it's just great. We had great value and a great spot on that Bills team, which that's why I ended up in our contest, Chad.
And that's why we won that one, Simon.